Sixers and Celtics called by Brian Anderson, Kevin McHale, and Roz Gold on Woody. Coming up as we welcome you to TNT NBA Tip-Off presented by Auto Trader. Ernie Johnson, Shaq, Kenny, and Charles. It's good to be back here from New York. I'm sorry, folks, guys, that I didn't bring any hardware back from the Emmys, but I do want to shout out College Game Day,
yes,
who beat us in one category, and MLB Postseason on Fox, which won the other category we were in. And also nice going to Bob Lee of ESPN.
Bob Lee's a legend.
He
shout out to the
awesome.
guys at ESPN Game Day, Herb Street and Fowler, and they do a fantastic job. Coach Corso.
Yeah.
Harold Reynolds on MLB Network also.
Harold Reynolds won one. Yeah, it's always a fun night. But again, Bob Lee,
I hate that
studio
look.
Host, Emmy, and that was
thank God
well
I wasn't there. You just had that look on your face like you're happy you didn't win.
Well, the kind of one I got on now.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? So I wasn't here. Casey was here. Did I miss anything? Any good?
Casey was fantastic.
Casey was terrible. Any good conversation?
Casey was earning. He was great.
Any good conversation?
No, these two guys, man.
No,
they don't know how to act.
Hey, you know what? I saw it. I saw this part of it. Yeah.
He ain't got to repair nothing. You got to stop babying the players. You got baby, that's why you ain't win.
He got to. I didn't have Dwayne Wade and Kobe Bryant carry me up and down the court.
So why you in the Hall of Fame?
Because
I got 3 Finals MVP, Chuck.
Because you
Google me, Chuck.
Everybody
Google me,
Chuck.
You see that? Google me.
Jeez, you guys, easy.
How to act.
You know, this just started with him talking about Dwayne Casey and DeMar DeRozan, then it got all personal, man.
I don't get personal, Ernie.
Oh, you got a little personal with him. You got a little personal. You got a little personal with him.
You know what it is?
Don't know me, Ernie.
Substitute Tisha comes in.
Ernie, it wasn't personal.
I don't take any insults personally.
Ernie,
It got heated.
You don't?
No.
Can I just start now then?
Dude,
You're sweating like you stole something.
I'm surprised at you, Ernie.
I have not. It's been a long time.
What?
Because you're acting like everybody else. Me and Chuck is the older brother, I'm the younger brother. We fight all the time.
Oh, I didn't say you were going to I didn't say there was anything to the fight. I just thought it got a little personal.
No, don't get personal.
If it was a real fight, who would win?
Me.
No, please don't do that.
He say what he say, I say what I say, and we go in the back and eat Krispy Kreme.
Oh, I know. Believe me.
Hug and love on each
Shaq,
other.
how many years have I been doing the show? I know exactly how this works.
You ever won
I
those
know how it
championships without
works.
Kobe?
Stop it, man.
Yeah.
I'm just asking the question.
And you know how this works? You know how this show works? Yeah. It's like now we're going to talk about Game 5 of
Ernie,
the series.
I got a bold prediction tonight.
You know what? I bet your bold prediction is the same as my bold prediction.
Go ahead.
If the Sixers win this game,
they're going to win the series.
They will be the first team to come back from a 3-0 deficit.
Listen, hey, I told Kenny this in the back. If the Sixers...
How many years have you heard that?
No, for real. Shaq, this just to me is a must-win for the Celtics.
You guarantee?
First of all, because they're not going to win Game 6. And if they get to Game 7, which they would be tighter than a drum. This tonight, to me, is a must-win for the Sixers. I truly believe that. When we lost 3-1 leads to Sixers, I knew in my heart, I would never say it publicly.
Rockets.
When we lost to the Rockets, there's a game that you got to win. Because it goes from, this series is ours, they're not going to win in Philly. They're not going to win Game 6 in Philly. And then by the time they get to Game 7, they're going to have so much momentum. This is going to be a wrap. This is a must-win.
I like where you and Ernie are going. But what I love about this show is, Chuck, me and you, we're big guys. We speak from big guys. But Kenny made points the other night. I wasn't even thinking about it. Ben and Embiid, they are good, but they're not great yet. Need to work in the game. The way the Celtics are playing, they play great. They're upset that they lost. They're going to come out. They're going to come out guns blazing. They're going to be ready to go. It sounds good. We heard it before all the last
You know the last time I told a friend this?
I don't think they're good enough to get it done yet.
I told a friend this here. Remember when the Warriors had a 3-1 lead on the Cavs?
Uh-huh.
And in Game 5 was in Golden State? I said, hey, man, this is an all-or-nothing game.
Yeah, but that was different because
Draymond Green kicks it.
But I understand that.
Right.
But that was their game. They wouldn't go. Draymond came back for Game 6, right? Am I right?
And they lost on the road. Yeah.
Yes, but they're not going to win Game 7. And this is the exact same scenario. If the Celtics do not win this game tonight, they're not going to win this series.
Given the stakes being that high on the Boston side, then, is there any doubt in your mind that they will take care of business on their floor tonight?
Yeah, that's the great doubt. Because the Sixers have the two best players.
Celtics are unbeaten at home in this postseason and are playing so much better at home than they are on the road.
But I'm just saying, the Sixers have the best two players in the game. Ernie, in a one-game thing.
But are they the best yet, or are they really good?
They're really good.
They're really
but
good.
I'm saying they have.
They're really good. They're the best two players on the floor.
That's all I said.
But I don't think that
unproven in the postseason.
I don't think that the Boston Celtics are going to lose this
Got
game.
that Beijing too, Kenny. You see that Beijing?
Overall, this young guy is not a young guy. He's averaging 20 points a game, obviously. I hear what you're saying. I just don't believe it.
Well, let me ask you the question. Let me rephrase my question.
Yeah.
If the Sixers win tonight,
If the Sixers win tonight, I still think Boston's going to win. I don't think they're going to win 4 games in a row. I think that, one, the Boston Celtics have not played well on the road throughout the whole playoffs. So to get one already is a big accomplishment. They do play different at home, much more enthusiasm, and they're going to make T.J. McConnell beat him again. And I don't know if he could do that. I don't think the way Ben Simmons and Embiid actually were under control last game.
Not only that, when you have,
even in that win. So I think that that's the same scenario.
when you have,
And I don't think that they
discipline versus undisciplined, going with the discipline all the time.
without day, all day.
So Boston
all
is
day.
Boston's very well disciplined. They've been like that all year. This is how they play. This is who they are.
what's going to be interesting to me tonight, how they're going to attack T.J. McConnell. I think it shocked them that he started the last game, so you didn't have time to prep. But they've had 2 days off. They're going to say, what are we going to do to attack this little guy?
Well, I think the one thing is different.
And who would have thought, Ken, I'll get to you in a second, who would have thought, Kenny, that going into Game 5 of this series, we would be spending pregame time on T.J. McConnell?
Well, I don't think anybody, I don't think even TJ thought that. But overall, what they did not guard him. As he drove to the basket, they played him to pass. They didn't think he would be offensively aggressive. I guess they didn't see him in college play basketball. He was an aggressive player to the
They didn't know who he was.
So now they know who he is. Like, the one thing about even rookies, I always say, when you go around the first time, nobody knows who you are. And then the second time around, everybody's got the scout report. And can you do it when the scout report? This is the playoff. The scout report is out. So you're gonna see aggressive runs to him when he drives.
I agree with
You're
you,
gonna see
Kenny.
aggressive runs to him when he's about spotting up, which you didn't see again.
And trying to limit the damage he did and getting it to guys for points in the paint, which were overwhelmingly in Philadelphia's favor in Game 4. Do we have time for the Al Horford sound? Because you've talked about the importance of Al Horford to what Boston's trying to get done here. And Rosgold on what he talked to him, not about what he's given him on the court, but what he gives the Celtics in the locker room.
Young guys, they're always talking about you as this great mentor. So what are you talking to them about? What are you trying to point out to them?
When I see something on the court, I'll talk to them, I'll tell them about it. And a lot of the times for me, I just try to lead by example. For them, I just want them to, to just play free out there, not to have any pressure on themselves, and to play for the team, play to win.
Guaranteed he's getting more than 6 field goal attempts tonight,
Ernie, I
which
think
is what he had in Game 4.
First of all, your leaders aren't always your best players. I don't know this personally, but when Shaq and Kobe were in their prime and they were winning, when I watched them play, I thought Derek Fisher was the guy who could talk to both of them and calm them down. That's to me what Al Horford is when I watch the Celtics play. And I said before this series, Al Horford is the most important player on the Celtics team. Now, Tatum and Brown and Rozier are playing fantastic, but the one guy who's been to war, who'd been up, down, had the best record in the NBA and got swept, he's been through some stuff.
Was D-Fish that guy? Could D-Fish talk to you and Kobe like that?
D-Fish and Brian Shaw, because Brian Shaw was with me in Orlando, so Brian Shaw knew me. Derek Fish came into the Lakers situation with me. So you're 50% correct, Chuck. But yeah, most of the time it was D-Fish. But for me, B-Shaw was my guy.
So you're 50% correct on that. If you want the whole answer, you might want to Google him.
Oh, you trying to get personal? Like you got personal with Kenny when you cut his tie off, but you want to talk about me? Yeah, see?
I missed you, big fella. I missed you too, Jet. I missed you too, Chuckster. It's good to be back.
Yes, we didn't win, Ernie?
What?
We didn't win?
No, we didn't win. That's why I was congratulating all those guys who did. All right, you're all set. Here's your receipt. I got 3 fun. How many you got? Dry cleaner. I was just Google me, Steve. Google me.